So this is the trek that I go on when I'm going to get my horse in. Yesterday I had a ride scheduled at 3 and I had to get her, and they were all up on the hill, and I am going to show you just what it's like when I have to go out there and crack the whip to get them to run down to this pasture. This is the main pasture. This is the gate. You can see a couple of the mares are right here now, and my horse, she's here. She's behind that tree. You can't really see her very well. Whoops, can't really see her very well right now, but she's here. There's the geldings, a couple of the geldings. The boys are over in this pasture hanging out. They're probably ready to come in. But when we want to always bring them out, and in this gate, in this pasture, here comes Queen. This is the Gypsy Vanner Queen. She's walking over. She's always ready to come in, or she usually is. But yesterday, it was so beautiful. Hi, Queen. Hi, Farah. Farah's coming over. And the horses were all the way out on the top of that hill, which you can see. And when they are out there, this is what I have to do. To get them in, I have to make them run down to this gate. So just go all the way down this drive and walk to the second pasture. You can kind of see this is the main pasture, the pasture 1, or that's probably not really the number, but that's what I'm calling it. And then this is really the second pasture, starts right here at this fence. And it has this really nice pond in it, but I really never want my horse hanging out in this pond too much. Oh, one of the kitties. Hi, kitty. Barn Kitties is following me. So this pond's really pretty, but sometimes in the past my horse would get caught in this, right between the trees, the water, which is kind of high now actually, and the gate. The other horses would walk her, they would all come down into this little section here, and she would not be able to reverse engineer herself out, and she was, well, they're not here now, fortunately, and all of the horses are on the other side, but this is where I walk to get them in, and they'll be up here on this hill, which is really steep. It doesn't seem to be as steep as you would think, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to get up to the top of that hill and show you how far up it is. Okay, so I am walking up this hill. I'm going to try to, it's kind of rocky. I'm going to try to run up here really quickly, but a lot of times the mares, my horse and her group of girlfriends are all the way in this pasture, and maybe you can see their pasture is all the way there across that pond, the first pasture. But there's a walkway or a path that they use to get over here, and so now I'm climbing up, and this is all before I have to ride. I'm usually grabbing her and catching her so I can ride her. Okay, so now I'm really getting to the top, and as you can tell, I'm winded. So this is about where they were. There's a subdivision of houses over there. There's a gate, you can't see it, a fence. This is their pasture, and there's a pathway all the way back there that they take, and they get over into that other pasture, and they will gallop, and I'll crack my whip up here. They will gallop down because they know that that's the gate that they come in and out of. But look how far up. But ours is where that green roof is. See there, I'm gonna pull in so you can see it a little bit better. And that's where they will run down that pasture over there to the gate where I just was. And this is how far up I am, and it's pretty far. So then I crack the whip, they go running, and then I have to book it down to the gate, which you can see there, that I just climbed through, to the road, back up the road, to the first gate I was at and get them in. You can actually see them now standing. Oh, it's dark there. Okay, so now I'm going back up the road. This is where my usual trek. If they were up on that hill, they've all galloped down by now, and they're all milling around usually the fence, the gate, because they know that I was telling them to come down here for some reason. Not that they necessarily stay, but you know, they usually don't wander back up the hill to this second pasture that fast. So I run down though as quickly as I can. Oh, I'll just show you quickly. Here's the geldings. There are a few more of the geldings, the boys. They're over here in this pasture. Another one of the gypsy vanners there. Okay, here we go. It was really, really bad weather over Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. They were not out, so they got out yesterday and it was nice and sunny and it got pretty warm and they were just having a great time. There's a couple of the mares hiding, looking at me, wondering what the heck I'm doing. What you doing back there? It is so elusive. Oh my goodness. You can't even see her. Look. Hi there. This is one of the mares. There she is. This is Soteria. There's the queen. That's Farah. And my horse, because she is an independent girl, and she's probably thinking I'm here to get her, and you can't even see her. She's hiding behind that little partial fence. I can't believe her. Oh, Pippa. Pippa, you want to come over? No. This is what she did yesterday. Only yesterday they came down here and then I was in a time crunch to get her in. Let's see, I can't show her. She's just back there grazing. And I had to get her in, and they all came down here, and they were standing here at the gate, and then she led a couple of them back up the pasture here to the back. That was her deal yesterday. Eventually, I did get her in, and when I did get her in, we had a great lesson, a great lesson. She was really a good girl. Hi, Farah Bean. Hi, Farah Bean. All of these girls are great. They're having a good time. It's really mild, so much better than it was. Let me come back here a little bit because Farah's big face. There you go. Because they're happy now. They get to be out, and it's much nicer than it was a few days ago. All right, that's the trip that I go on. Oh, finally Pippa has partially emerged. There she is. Hi, Pippa. But she's still like, oh, she is acknowledging I'm standing here. These horses are not like puppy dogs, that is for sure. If they don't want to come, they don't come. And you have to figure out a way to get them in, and sometimes you have to use grain or some other treat. But today I'm not getting her in, I'm just letting her stay out. Hi, I just wanted to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Marilyn Lombardi, and this is A Life with Horses. If you liked today's video, please hit the like button below, and please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm so grateful to be able to present this information to you every week at A Life with Horses, to have this channel, to be of some support, some guidance, answer questions. So feel free to leave any questions or comments below. I'm happy to delve into any topic. I also wanted to say that I know that 2020 has been a very challenging and difficult year for people all around the world and here in the US, and I'm very hopeful that in 2021 we'll be able to make real progress in solving the issues that we face. And lastly, Pippa and I want to wish you and your family a very safe, healthy, and happy New Year. there's the girls. Hey, Pippa. Hey, Gwen. Busy grazing. It's such a lovely day today. They're so cute.